The hanging tree of Guntown. It stands alone, a twisted oak in a field of sorrow. Its branches, gnarled and thick, reach out like skeletal fingers. This is the hanging tree of Guntown. Locals say it's cursed. Few dare approach the ancient oak. Those who do speak of cold whispers and uneasy feelings. The air grows heavy with dread. Something lingers beneath the hanging tree, something dark and unforgiving. Whispers from the past. Guntown wasn't always a ghost town. It was once a bustling settlement, full of life and hope, but that was before the hangings began. In the 1800s, the hanging tree served as Guntown's grim justice. Accused thieves and murderers met their end beneath its branches. The trials were swift, the verdicts often harsh. Justice was brutal in those days. The tree became a symbol of despair. The trial of Joseph Hardy. One tale stands out in Guntown's bloody history. The trial of Joseph Hardy. Falsely accused of stealing, Hardy swore his innocence. His pleas fell on deaf ears. The jury, swayed by rumour and fear, delivered a guilty verdict. Hardy was sentenced to hang. As the noose tightened around his neck, he cursed Guntown. He vowed that his spirit would forever haunt the hanging tree. Years have passed, but the darkness remains. People whisper of strange occurrences near the hanging tree. Some claim to see shadowy figures swaying from the branches at night. Others hear voices carried on the wind, whispering Hardy's name. A bone-chilling feeling washes over anyone who dares to linger too long. These are not just stories, they are warnings. The most chilling tale is that of Ellie Mae, a young girl who wandered too close to the hanging tree. One moment she was there, playing in the field. The next, she was gone. Search parties combed the area, but Ellie Mae was never found. Some say the tree claimed her, just as it claimed so many before. Her disappearance cemented the legend of the hanging tree. It is a place of sorrow, fear, and unanswered questions. Gap 3S. As the years go by, the legend of the hanging tree continues to grow. New stories emerge, each more chilling than the last. Some say the tree is a portal to another world, a gateway where the living and the dead converge. Others believe it is a beacon for lost souls, drawing them to its ancient, twisted branches. Locals whisper of ghostly figures seen wandering near the tree, their faces pale and eyes hollow. They speak of strange noises emanating from the area at night, whispers, cries, and sometimes the unmistakable sound of a rope tightening. The truth remains shrouded in mystery. No one knows for certain what dark forces are at play, but one thing is clear: the hanging tree's dark presence is felt by all who encounter it. It stands as a chilling monument to the past and a harbinger of the unknown. If you ever find yourself near the hanging tree, remember the stories, remember the warnings, and tread carefully, for the tree's reach extends far beyond its gnarled branches. In recent years, ghost hunters have flocked to Guntown. They come with cameras and equipment, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural. Some claim to have recorded eerie voices, others report seeing ghostly apparitions. The hanging tree remains a focal point of their investigations, but the tree guards its secrets well. Teams set up their devices around the tree, their faces illuminated by the glow of their screens. They ask questions into the night, hoping for a response from the beyond. Occasionally they hear faint whispers, barely audible, or see fleeting shadows dart between the branches. Despite their advanced technology, the ghost hunters often leave with more questions than answers. The hanging tree remains an enigma, a silent sentinel of Guntown's haunted history. Some hunters return, drawn by the tree's dark allure, convinced that one day they will uncover its secrets. But for now, the hanging tree of Guntown continues to stand, its mysteries locked within its ancient bark, waiting for the brave or the foolish to seek them out. As the legend of the hanging tree grew, Guntown's population dwindled. People moved away, seeking safer places to live. The town's buildings fell into disrepair. The once bustling streets became silent. Guntown became a ghost town haunted by its dark past. The windows of once lively homes are now shattered, their interiors cloaked in dust and cobwebs. Shops that used to buzz with activity stand empty, their signs hanging askew. The schoolyard, where children's laughter once filled the air, is now overgrown with weeds. The hanging tree stands as a reminder of what once was. Its branches, gnarled and twisted, seem to whisper tales of sorrow and regret. The tree's shadow stretches over the abandoned town, a silent witness to its decline. Despite the decay, some say they can still hear the echoes of the past. Footsteps on empty streets, distant voices in the wind, and the occasional flicker of light in a long-abandoned house. Guntown may be deserted, but it is far from empty. The spirits of those who once lived there, and those who met their end beneath the hanging tree, remain. They are the town's last inhabitants, forever bound to the place they called home. Guntown stands as a ghost town, a testament to the power of fear and legend. And at its heart, the hanging tree continues to cast its long, dark shadow, a silent sentinel over a town lost to time and memory. Even today, people report strange encounters near the hanging tree. Some say they feel an inexplicable pull towards the tree. Others experience sudden drops in temperature. The air grows thick with an unspoken dread. The legend of the hanging tree continues to captivate and terrify. It is a place where the past and present collide. Visitors have shared spine-chilling stories of hearing faint whispers, as if the wind itself carries the voices of the past. Some have seen shadowy figures darting between the trees only to vanish when approached. Cameras often malfunction near the tree, capturing distorted images and eerie anomalies. A local historian recounts a recent encounter. "I was researching the town's history when I decided to visit the hanging tree. As I stood beneath its twisted branches, I felt a cold hand brush against my shoulder. I turned around, but no one was there." Paranormal investigators have documented unexplained phenomena, from sudden battery drains to mysterious EVP recordings. One investigator recalls, "We captured a voice saying, 'Help me' and 'leave' in a chilling, disembodied tone. It was as if the tree itself was speaking." Despite these harrowing experiences, the hanging tree remains a popular site for thrill-seekers and those drawn to the macabre. The legend lives on, a testament to the enduring power of fear and curiosity. But remember, if you ever visit Guntown and its infamous hanging tree, tread carefully. The past is never truly gone, and the spirits bound to the tree may be closer than you think. The curse of the hanging tree shows no signs of fading. Those who dare to approach the tree often leave with a sense of unease. Some report nightmares and strange occurrences long after their visit. The tree's dark energy seems to linger, affecting all who come near. The curse of the hanging tree is a powerful force, one that cannot be easily dismissed. Local residents speak of cars stalling inexplicably near the site and pets refusing to go near the area. One visitor recounts how their watch stopped working the moment they touched the tree, only to start ticking again once they left. Another tells of a chilling encounter. "I felt a hand grip my ankle, but when I looked down, nothing was there. I can still feel that icy touch." This lingering curse not only affects individuals, but seems to cast a shadow over the entire town. Shops close early, and the streets grow quiet as night falls. It's as if the very air is thick with the weight of the past. Some say that until the spirits of the hanged find peace, the curse will continue to haunt Guntown. So, if you ever find yourself drawn to the hanging tree, remember the curse lives on, and it may mark you as its next victim. As the stories of the hanging tree's curse spread, a new chapter began to unfold. Reports of unseen forces became more frequent and more terrifying. Visitors spoke of being pushed or pulled by invisible hands, leaving them shaken and disoriented. One account tells of a man who felt a sudden, overwhelming pressure on his chest, as if someone were trying to suffocate him. He staggered away from the tree, gasping for breath, only to find no one around. Another chilling encounter involved a woman who heard faint whispers in her ear, speaking in a language she couldn't understand. She described the sensation as if someone was standing right behind her, though she was alone. The most disturbing reports come from those who claim to have seen shadowy figures lurking near the tree. These apparitions are said to move quickly, vanishing the moment they are spotted. Skeptics might dismiss these stories as mere figments of imagination, but the consistency and detail in these accounts suggest otherwise. The hanging tree's dark energy seems to manifest in increasingly physical ways, as if the spirits are growing more desperate to make their presence known. These unseen forces serve as a grim reminder that the tree's curse is not just a tale of old, but a living, breathing threat. So, if you ever find yourself drawn to the hanging tree, be prepared for more than just an eerie atmosphere. You might just encounter the unseen forces that guard this haunted place. The hanging tree of Guntown stands as a stark reminder of a dark past. It is a place where justice was swift and often cruel. It is a place of sorrow, fear, and the echoes of whispers. If you ever find yourself in Guntown, heed this warning. Stay away from the hanging tree. Never go alone, and whatever you do, never go at night, for the spirits of the hanged are said to walk beneath its branches, seeking solace or perhaps revenge.